We're not exactly sure how it started, but if it was a winter fire and Code was standing with a hose for so long that he was actually frozen to the ground, he had to be chopped out. He was a real trooper.
How he got his name, Fighting Billy Code, was really interesting because he was chief at the time and they had a circus and he had to inspect it. And one of the circus workers had some problems with him and Billy dropped him. One punch.
He was born in Ireland. He immigrated. He came to Winnipeg in 1872. He became a volunteer firefighter in 1874.
In 1882, when they established the full-time firefighters, he became a captain. So his mother, it's interesting because she wrote in her Bible, she gave him a Bible and said that we hold these safe, and that's where our motto comes from.
Firefighter's life in that time frame was, he was a firefighter. He worked here 24 hours. An average firefighter would get, if he was married, he would get 1 day off a week. And it was only with the permission of the chief, depending, it wasn't you where he had a specific day of the week. And if he wasn't married, if he was single, he would have 8 hours off a week. And that would be to, do some banking perhaps, or get a haircut, or visit a doctor or dentist or whatever. And firefighting was his life.
When we lived in the fire hall there, by 8 o'clock every night, they had training there where the horses come out with the ringing of the bell, and people used to stand out in front of the fire hall and see the horses come out and jump into place and get the harness tucked up and all ready to go. 11 seconds. 11 seconds? Yeah. You had a fire? Yeah, they were out of the hall in 11 seconds. Oh. That's really fast. Yeah. I don't know. Well, the horses were well trained, they didn't jump out there and jump in their place, and snap the fire.
He would never send his crews to any fire that he would not go himself. And William Code at the Ashdown fire was the Ashdown warehouse, of course being a hardware store, had a number of items in there that were actually quite dangerous. Not only did they have kerosene and solvents and stuff like that, but they also had gunpowder and dynamite.
And then, of course, my father, got a medal from Ashdown. He was blown up in the Ashdown explosion. He was laid up for about 9 months after that. Yeah, on the corner of Arthur Street. And just back where Ashdown is now, that was the warehouse there.
Because he knew the building was going to have a substantial amount of damage. And he wanted to get a lot of this dynamite out to lessen the possibility of an explosion should there have been one. It would probably level off a good portion of the downtown Winnipeg. So he single-handedly kept running in and out, and kept taking all this explosives out. On one of his last trips out, his trip was actually impeded by a lot of debris that was fallen from the building, and he couldn't get out. And as one of the kegs had exploded behind him, it is said that this explosion had propelled him through the front windows and out the building, and that essentially had saved his life.
And he was promoted chief in 1889 and demoted in 1895 to deputy. But he was a good man.
Code was never one for paperwork, and didn't like the politics and the paperwork that went along with the chief's job. And he essentially had resigned as the chief and went back to being a captain in a fire hall, and worked for another 6 or 7 years fighting fires and doing what he wanted, doing what he liked, doing what he loved. And what he loved best was leading his men at a fire.
He was a good man. The old Billy was quite a guy. He fought many fires, great fires. He was about 93 when he died. He died in 42, the year I was born.